Hey guys, we just wanted to let you know that this episode is a sensitive one, can be a little bit emotionally distressing. We will be speaking about some quite heavy personal topics involving medical stuff with children. So if that's too much,
Yeah, take some time for yourself if you need to take a break or
yeah.
step away for a minute. Just do what you need to do for you in order to get yourself through the video if you want to continue watching through. If not, that's so fine as well. And yeah,
We'll be back to our funny, chaotic selves next week. Okay?
thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yes,
I know what you're
I'm a
gonna
mommy.
say.
What are you doing, Mommy? I love you, Mom.
Welcome back to Not Your Perfect Mums.
How was your week?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, surviving, thriving. I'd say every day is different.
Yeah,
I don't know. One day I'm surviving, one day I'm thriving.
yeah, it's been a bit like that. Hey,
Up and down, up and down. How about
been a
you?
bit of a up and down week. Yeah, honestly, I've been feeling so sick.
Still. Mm.
Yeah. But I'll be right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just one of those things, isn't it?
Just this time of year, hey?
Yeah. My immune system is just like so like shit. It just takes me a bit to bounce back.
Yeah. And then you pick something else up straight away.
Yes.
Cycle on repeat.
I know.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I just can't seem to shake it. But
Get some multivitamins or something.
yeah.
Oh, God.
So we did a little thing, didn't we?
We did.
We went out and created a TikTok.
Yeah, we did. In public. That was like next level.
Yeah, it was.
It's like a the public freaking humiliation ritual. I swear to God. I'm like, I can't do this.
I thought it was so much fun, to be honest.
Yeah, you actually looked like you were in your element.
Yeah. Getting out there,
Yeah.
doing things. But
Comes naturally to you. Me, I'm just like,
kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I don't, maybe because there wasn't that many people out and about.
yeah, I guess we did go at a quieter time of the day. I mean, thank God, because I was like having anxiety. I'm like, oh my God.
It was like, it would have been so much more fun without the kids. Can't lie.
Yeah, honestly, couple of wines if we did that. Yeah, I would have had a great time. Probably would have made for a better video too, to be
Yeah.
honest. But
Look,
no.
we did the best that we could with what we had at hand.
yeah, so behind the scenes, we actually took the kids for a walk, got them some ice cream, and
Yeah.
took them to the playground. But you know, multitasking queens did two things at once, and turned out not too bad actually.
Yeah, it turned out fine.
Yeah, I thought it was cute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very good. They were well behaved,
yeah, they
to be
actually
honest.
were.
Yeah, considering.
Oh God, but no, it was all right. I don't know if I'm too keen on doing any more public videos in the
Oh,
near
really?
future. Yeah, I don't know. I feel weird about it, but I don't know. Maybe I just need to build my confidence up or something.
Yeah, surely as you go along, it'll come a bit like, I'm the same as well though. Like, I think as we do it more,
Yeah,
it'll feel a bit more natural. Like,
yeah. Even
like
if-
everybody that does it like to a day-to-day basis, like for
Yeah.
work and stuff, it's so natural to them. They're just out there doing
I
their
know.
thing and no fucks given.
I know. No, I love it. I love how other people can just do it, but
Yeah.
yeah, it must take a lot to like get to that point, I think.
Yeah. We'll get there.
For me anyway. But yeah, no, it's pretty funny actually. I feel like the last episode we were like, oh, we've had such good feedback and we've had no hate comments yet,
Yeah.
no negativity. It's like as soon as we said that, jinxed.
Oh yeah, we did. We had a couple
Yeah.
hate comments, didn't we? It was quite funny
did.
though, to be honest.
It was funny.
What was one of them? It was like, it was about me.
Oh. I know the
It
one
was
you're gonna
like
say.
something to do with like is her face okay? And I'm like,
Yeah, what'd
that's
she
just
say?
my face, babe. That's just my face.
Oh, it moves like a Muppet mouth?
Yeah, her lips are so inflated. Her mouth moves like a muppet.
Like, yeah, you're like, do you know how much money this cost me? Do you know how many meals are in here? Shut up.
So funny. No, I thought it was hilarious. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I think one was at me. Or it would
Really?
have to be at me.
Yeah.
Let's pull it up so I can say it word for word.
Oh, yeah.
It's not really that much of a hate comment, I guess, but it's just like, shut up. Wow, white Gen Z women really have powerful minds and voices. It's no wonder our younger generation is getting so much smarter. And this was from, nah, jokes. I'm not going to say your name.
What? Young Gen Z.
I just had to throw that in there. I know, I was even looking it up. I'm like, am I even Gen Z? I am. I know, I did reply back. I was like, it's like not that deep. Just two mums having a wine and a yap. And then I think he got a bit embarrassed and deleted that one.
Yeah. So
but
funny.
whatever.
Some people.
I know. I'm like, it's not all men. But it's always a man, right? Like, why this? We're not doing this for you, all right? Creepy men, any men, actually go away. Like, this is for like the girls and the gays, all right? So fuck off. But yeah, what an experience. I'm sure it's going to get a lot worse.
Yeah, but you know what? Let them. Let them. Everyone's entitled to their opinions, and that's so fine.
I know. It gets me a bit heated though.
Does it?
Not gonna lie. I read it and I'm just, you know me,
Yeah.
my big mouth and all. It's like I can't help it. I just want to say I have to buy it back. Like I can't not. It really infuriates me. And it wasn't even that bad of a comment, really.
Yeah.
Like it could have been way worse.
Yeah.
And I stewed on it all day. I'm like, how do people do this when they you know, fully have hundreds and thousands of like really nasty, horrible, like, damn, that would really affect a person. So
Yeah, I guess words really do cut deep, hey, especially for some people. And
yeah, I think if we ever get to that point, I just won't be reading them. Like, the less you know, the better. I feel like I'd rather
Ignorance
just
is bliss.
be delulu. Like everybody loves me, it's fine. Like, yeah, that's what I think. That's where I'm gonna go from here because I did not like feeling like that all day and just like really
it's not a
consume
nice
my
feeling.
energy. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to live like life on my phone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, put the phone down, babes. Like, forget about it. Doesn't matter. It's not real.
Yeah.
It's not reality.
No.
Yeah. So yeah.
Shall we get into some confessions?
Yes,
I've had a few come through.
we have. Still not juicy enough though, guys. Come on.
Oh, I thought there's one that's a little bit juicy.
Is there?
It's not juicy. It's like, it's funny.
Or maybe I haven't seen it.
No, I don't
Okay.
think you have.
All right.
This one came in like just recently. Okay, so let's start with when I need to get something done, I let my toddler watch the weird as annoying YouTube shows and even give him the remote knowing he will crack the shits when I take it off him later. That's always a later problem though.
So real. So fucking real.
How weird are those YouTube videos though?
I know. Honestly, my son has only just started getting into that the last few days. Like,
Yeah.
he keeps making me look up on YouTube like squishy Buzz and Woody toys. And like today it was bugs.
Yeah.
Like, he wanted to watch other children catch bugs
right.
on YouTube.
It's crazy.
I'm like, why don't you go outside and catch some freaking bugs yourself, bro? Like, what?
Yeah.
And the tanties and like just repeating himself, I want to watch this, I want to watch this. Like, it does something to their brains, hey. I'm
It's
like,
so brainwashing.
Oi, I'm like, I need to actually delete.
Brain rot.
Yes, for real. I'm like, I need to delete this like off the TV if I
Yeah.
can, because he knows the little symbol. He knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I totally get it though.
Yeah.
Because I do.
Yeah.
I do the same thing, but now I regret it because I'm like, oh my God, no, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
It's too much. What else do we have?
Okay, so we have I tell my kid their toys are broken when I get sick of hearing the noises they make and then pretend to help them look for the said toy.
Oh, pretend to help them look for it. That's
Yeah,
next level.
I
That's
can't
actually funny.
lie, I have done that.
I haven't done
Or
that
like
one
I
yet.
know where it is and I put it somewhere and it's like
Yeah.
and I've helped.
What do you say? You like look and then you're like, oh, it's lost.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, oh maybe we'll look over here. Like it becomes more of a game, doesn't it? Something to do.
Until they get distracted with another toy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Little life hack there.
Yes. Okay, another one is it criminal to tell our kid we're busy to avoid a play date with a kid whose mum I don't like?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, right?
I mean, I don't know.
What's your thoughts? And then I'll say mine.
I don't know. I haven't really been put in that position.
No, neither
so
have
I can't.
But think
I-
about like when they're at school.
Okay.
Let's put ourselves in that predicament. They're at
Okay.
school, they've got this friend,
Mm-hmm.
mum's a real bitch or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
What would you do? You're going to tell them, no, we're busy, but you're not. Is it that bad?
I don't think it's that bad.
I don't think it's that bad, no.
No. But like,
But I mean, if it was like their only friend or something, or like their closest friend, I probably wouldn't let my own
depends.
opinion ruin a friendship.
yeah, that's what
but-
like. I guess it depends, like how serious the beef is, or
Yeah, like we need context. Like, what's the
Yeah, yeah.
reason? Why don't you like her?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, but it needs context behind it, because like just because I don't like her is not a good enough
Nah.
reason to hold that.
yeah,
Like what's the word? Like
resentment.
no, like
They're
have,
like,
have it affect my kid
yeah,
from being able to be friends with somebody, and have like that's selfish of me.
Yeah.
I think.
yeah, yeah. No, so look, not criminal, but we need more context because it could be. Yeah, like if you just don't like that mum because of the way she dresses, looks, talks, or anything like that, then like,
get over it.
yeah, like low-key, you kind of fucked ruining your kid's friendship over that. But like, whatever, each their own, I guess.
Yeah.
Is there any more? Or is that the last?
Yeah, there's one more.
Oh, okay. Last one.
This sounds like it's from a dad.
Oh.
The kids be cock blocking every chance they get.
Oh. Yeah, they do. Every child, everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like it's just like ingrained into them, hey?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's like, oh, when you get like, a minute or whatever, and then, baby wakes up, or
Yeah.
I'm hungry, or I need this, I need that, mommy.
Oh, it's always the waking up crying, mommy. And I'm like, oh, kill the vibes.
Yeah. Oh.
That's
So
funny.
that's all the confessions so far. Yeah.
Okay, they weren't too bad actually.
No.
Juicier than we've had.
Yeah.
So keep it up. Love
Yeah.
it. All right.
Good.
Yeah.
We've got some pretty serious stuff that you want to talk about today.
Yeah, I guess we just want to dive a little bit deeper and have everyone get to know us on like a bit more of a personal level, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we'll get into, so I filmed a TikTok.
Mhm.
It's a little trend of like top 5 horror stories.
Okay.
But I did like, some people have done like blue collar edition or working mum edition or whatever it is. So I did medical mum edition. And yeah, it reached like a few people, like got some comments, got some messages about it. And I thought, oh, you know what? Like maybe this is a topic that we can speak about more in depth. There's so many people that go through it. So I thought I'd share my story, and I guess we'll share both of our stories, really.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I want to like preface this. Is that the right word? Anyway, moving on. I want to preface this by saying always trust your gut.
Mhm.
Mums know best. If you feel like something is wrong, you are probably right.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I first had my son, like literally when I gave birth, like he couldn't breathe properly. He had to like have a little bit of oxygen and whatnot, but they said it was fine. He's normal, nothing to worry about. Like obviously all of my pregnancy scans were normal and everything was apparently perfect.
Yeah.
When I was still breastfeeding him, so he was like newborn, he would like choke and vomit, and sometimes he would literally like stop breathing and hold his breath, and took him to doctors, hospitals. Like at this point, I think I even still had nurses coming to the house to check on both of us. And yeah, I was always told he's perfectly fine. You have postpartum anxiety.
Yep.
You are anxious. Like, made to feel like I was completely crazy. I'm like, well, surely this is reflux or like this is something. Like, I'm talking. I remember one time he vomited and it was literal orange, like from colostrum or something, and it filled the entire change table, like the entire thing thick. But no, he was fine, nothing to worry about. And yeah, like if he would, like I used to be so scared to even feed him at one point because every time it would happen and I would have to have like, you know, nobody took me seriously and no one seemed concerned. So I obviously started managing it myself.
Yeah.
And I had one of those, you know, the snotty boss, like electric booger sucker, had one of those. And it was like something was being stuck in his throat or something. So I would use that in his nose and it would clear it and he'd be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so many appointments, so many things, all normal. Then he started crawling and trying to walk around 11 months old. Well, he crawled before that, but anyway, so he was about 11 months old. And when he would crawl for not even that long, like literally a few meters, he'd get into these real bad coughing fits. And you could just see that he wasn't breathing well. Like we were always in and out of the hospital, always told it's something viral or it's bronchiolitis or, do you know what I mean? Always the same shit. And then I pushed for further testing. I got to see a specialist, a respiratory specialist, and he just diagnosed him with asthma at 11 months old.
Which is crazy.
Yes. I mean, I didn't even really, I guess, realize at the time that they didn't normally diagnose asthma until later in life. Like, well, more like 4 years old.
Yeah.
3 to 4 years old, I think. So he was only 11 months old. And yeah, not great having to like pin your baby down to give them puffers and whatnot. But it did help. So I'm like, okay, they're right. It's asthma. But I did kind of always think like, where's the testing for this? Like, you're just saying it and saying, let me know if the puffers work. I'm like, that seems a bit strange. Like, it's an 11-month-old baby. Surely this isn't common. Like, I don't know. And then, yeah, he was in childcare. I was working, constantly sick, childcare, you know. So in and out of the hospital, pretty much never at work because I always had to take sick leave. And I remember I couldn't take any more leave. So my partner stayed home with him and he just could not stop coughing. He could not breathe. We'd already called out 2 ambulances to the house within that 3 days. And each time they said he was fine, not to worry about it. I remember one time though, they did say to me, oh, his oxygen levels drop into the 70s when he's laying down, but when he sits up, they're back up to 100. So just keep him sitting up. It was 1 a.m. Kids lay down to go to sleep. Like, what? Anyway, it was like, I think 2 days after that, yeah, ambulance was called. I like have never driven so fast in my life to get back home. Like, oh, that was just the weirdest feeling, like that pull and just not caring and just driving as fast as you can. You're like, oh my God, like my partner's frantic on the phone. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, oh, this is horrible.
Yeah.
Anyways, get to the hospital and they're like, it's just asthma. You can go home. At this point, I'm like, well, it's not just fucking asthma, is it? Because the puffers aren't helping anymore. He's maxed out. Like he has an asthma plan. He's maxed out. I'm not supposed to give him any more Ventolin. Like what? And they were still trying to send us home. So I just broke down and I literally said to them, because this is true, like this is how I felt. You know, I probably did have postpartum anxiety and everything else. But yeah, I remember just crying and I was like, I go to sleep every night not knowing if my baby is going to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
And that is genuinely how I felt.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It is. And the doctor was still really dismissive. So then my partner, you know, got a little bit angry and security was nearly called. And this lovely doctor came over, a female, And she said to the male doctor that was in charge, she said, when a mother is crying like this, there is something wrong.
Yeah.
You listen.
Mm.
And she said, send him for a chest x-ray. Honestly, thank God for that lady, because this is what spiraled into everything
Yeah.
that has gone on since. But yeah, he had a chest x-ray. He had pneumonia.
Right.
So yeah, obviously, thank God we didn't go home.
Yeah.
But in that x-ray, they picked up that his feeding tube or breathing tube, one of the two, was deviating to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted to investigate why. So they said they wanted to do an echocardiogram,
Yeah.
but they didn't want to do it then and there. They didn't have the capacity to. So they sent us home and put us on a wait list. 6 months later, we finally get in for this echocardiogram.
Just for an echo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Waited 6 months.
That's wild.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I kind of went into this a little bit delusional because I mean, for the past, it was about a year and a half,
Yeah.
I'd been told, I'm crazy, I'm anxious, he's completely fine, nothing to worry about. So I went into this thinking like, oh, you know, if something does come up, I'm sure it's going to be something minor.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. Like I didn't even bring my partner. Like he stayed at home. He didn't even have work that day. He just stayed at home. I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. Like I'll just go.
Mm.
Did not think anything. But I knew it was a little bit odd when everybody else that got their testing done left. But we were told, no, you need to sit and wait. You need to speak to somebody else. And I was like, oh, okay,
Right.
they've found something. So then we got taken into this room and this doctor or this cardiologist, it was just so bizarre. Like she just had the biggest smile on her face and just such, I guess, positivity. So I didn't really think it would be that bad.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, she turned around and said he has a left pulmonary artery sling. And she had pretty much said, we don't know why this wasn't picked up when you were pregnant or when he was a newborn. This really should be fixed as soon as they're born.
Yeah.
It's a major surgery. It's extremely rare. Odds aren't great. Like, literally just how she said it. And I was just like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah.
Like, what? She's drawing me diagrams. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. I Google it. Literally a few things came up. Like, it's that rare that there wasn't enough information. And yeah, she said we need to do a CT scan. And at this point we were going to Queensland for my niece's birthday.
Yeah.
Flights, everything already booked. It was like a week later, maybe 2 weeks later. And I had said, I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to cancel everything. I said to the doctor, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to cancel everything. I'm just going to stay with him and spend as much time with him as I can. And she had turned around and said to me, he can travel. She goes, and you should travel. You should make as many memories with him while you can.
Yeah.
And when she said that to me, I was just like, oh, fuck. I did, like, what? What are you implying? Like, is he not going to survive? Like, it was just a lot. Like, I drove home. I'll never forget that drive home. Just a mess. And those next few months were just, it's a blur. I don't really remember a lot of it. I was just crying. I couldn't stop crying and I couldn't stop researching.
Yeah.
And yeah, but then, you know, you're trying to put a smile on your face for your child as well. Because they're like, Mummy, why are you crying? Why are you sad? And it's like, oh, I can't even tell you why. Like,
you won't understand.
You don't understand. And I don't want him to think it's his fault or anything like that. So it's a really hard time to navigate.
How do you explain the unknown to your child?
Yeah. And that's where it all started, I guess. We were stuck in this limbo after that. We waited 9 weeks for a CT scan. So 9 weeks, we thought he was going to die, basically. Or it might have even been 3 months. One of the two. It's all still a bit of a blur. Like, my brain, trauma, blocks that shit out. Like, if I'm being real.
Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, so he went under again. Like he's been under quite a few times. Like I think this was like the second or third time he'd been under. So
Yeah.
that's not fun either. Like having to hold a toddler down while they're being put to sleep, mask on their face, and like my son won't tolerate anything on his face or on his head or like, you know, anything he doesn't want, he won't have. So it's
So
always
traumatizing.
always horrible.
Yeah.
And then every time he wakes up, he's so out of it and violent. Yeah, it's just horrible. But yeah, I had that CT scan done, and then I get a phone call. She goes, "Oh, really sorry. We've misdiagnosed him. He doesn't actually have that." What? What do you mean? How do you just misdiagnose it? You saw it on the ultrasound, but now a different test is something else.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Whatever. So then they still weren't sure, basically. It was just a limbo of unknown. You know, they're being careful about what they say. Because at this point, I did actually start a medical investigation
Yeah.
with the health minister, and I had started speaking to a lawyer.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, why wasn't this picked up when I was pregnant? Why was this not picked up in ultrasounds? Why did every single doctor dismiss me?
Yeah.
And all of the symptoms he had as a newborn tie into it. So
yeah.
yeah, it was just a lot. But yeah, he's had so many tests, so many things done. We've been to Melbourne for him to have, he's had right heart catheters, left heart catheters, bronchoscopies. He's had everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, they've said now that he actually has a missing left pulmonary artery, and it most likely severed when he was a newborn, and nobody picked up on it. And if it was picked up on, it could have been repaired and everything would be fine.
Yeah.
But because it wasn't until 2 years later that they realized that artery had died off and there is nothing they can do to reattach it.
Yeah. So basically, he's functioning off of
Pretty much one lung.
One lung. Yeah.
Yes. And so, yeah, one pulmonary artery.
Yeah.
So basically, that artery is bigger than it needs to be because it's working double time. He still has a second lung, but it is deformed
Yeah.
because it didn't have enough blood flow going to it
Yeah.
to make it grow.
Yeah.
Hence the asthma and the breathing issues.
Struggling. Yeah.
And then we found out he also has tracheomalacia, which is basically a floppy airway, which explains the choking and the
Yeah.
when feeding and everything when he was a newborn. That should have been picked up much sooner. I don't even know how it wasn't. Nothing you can do for that. Something that they'll grow out of. And then, yeah, basically, so if you think of your lungs as a tree, you've got the stem and the branches, you've got the base and this, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Basically, picture that for each lung. You've got like the base and then you've got the stems coming off.
Yeah. So you got 4. Yeah.
His left lung, the base is all wrong.
Yeah.
The branches are all wrong. It's like left upper lobe and lingular lobe abnormality or something. But yeah, again, that's like structural damage. There's nothing they can do to fix that.
Yeah.
When we were in Melbourne, we did have other options for more surgeries. But honestly, going to Melbourne was one of the scariest things I've had to go through with him. Unfortunately, my partner had to work. He'd just started his business.
Yeah.
And when you go to Melbourne, they don't prepare you. You just get a phone call one day, like, you're going in 2 days, you have to go.
Yeah.
And he'd just started his business and signed all of these big contracts and things. Like, he couldn't pull out of it or he was going to be in debt and ruin his business. So I'm like, I've got this.
Yeah.
You stay home, make money for our family. I'll go deal with this. It was horrible. Obviously, you have to sign all of these waivers of like, they're not liable if your child has a stroke or this or that.
Yeah.
And when it came time to see him after the surgery, he just wasn't waking up. And they were doing all of these things, like putting these cotton tips with like alcohol or something like on his nose, and nothing. They're shaking him. Oh, we'll just come back in 30 minutes. Like, he must really be enjoying his sleep. Then they come back with all these doctors, and they're like actually shaking him. They're grabbing him in the shoulders and pressing their thumbs so deep.
Like into his pressure points.
Yeah, trying to wake him up. And they're like, sorry, come back to us, come back to us. And I'm just standing there like, oh my God, has he had a stroke? Or like, what is going on? I'm just standing there in the corner just crying like,
So scary.
this is horrible. And then he woke up, and as my kid does, the first thing that came out of his mouth was, where's my chalky milk? So first thing I said, I was like, whew, you're fine.
He's
You're
fine.
fine. You're normal. But yeah, after that just really fucking traumatized me, to be real. Traumatized the shit out of him as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, they pretty much said if we wanted to do any further surgeries, it would be a open heart surgery, deflating his lungs, breaking ribs, like, I just said no. And there was no guarantee that they can even do anything.
Like to fix it
Yeah.
and make it so that
Yeah.
he's got 2 lungs functioning. Yeah.
No guarantee on fixing it.
Yeah, right.
Because every test seems to show something different, or like, I just
Okay.
I don't know. I don't understand the whole thing. I'm still really angry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I in that moment ghosted the lawyer. It was just all too much. I'll get back on track with it all like when I'm ready. But
Yeah.
for now, yeah, they've just said, you know, at this point, obviously we don't want to put him through any more surgeries and anything crazy like that where he could just develop more issues
Yeah.
from the actual surgery.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of going to leave that up to him and hope maybe in the future they have some more advanced technology and can do something with that pulmonary artery, or
Yeah.
I'm not too sure, but I'd like for him to make that decision for himself. If he wants
Sure.
to go down that road when he's older, then by all means I'll support him every step of the way. But they have said, you know, now this is something he can live with.
Yeah.
He's just never going to be like a star athlete or anything like that. Like, he is already noticing now that he can't keep up with his little friends as much. And,
Yeah.
you know, when we were doing kinder gym and things like that, he's always getting puffed out really fast and has to sit down on the sidelines and have a break and whatnot. So that really sucks. But, you know, I mean, at least it's something he can live with and
Yeah,
still
for
have
sure.
a good quality of life.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that's where I'm at now. They've just said there's a risk of him developing pulmonary hypertension, so I need to keep an eye on that. But they don't want to see him again until he's like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I'm kind of just living in Delulu land, like, oh, thank God that's over. Everything's fine, because a good 18 months ish.
Yeah.
Give or take. I was just not me. I was not myself. I was like
Yeah, understandable.
a zombie living in like limbo land, and
It's a really hard thing to go through.
yeah, now I feel like we're finally coming out the other side and we can just, ironic, but breathe
Yeah.
and just fucking forget about it. Like, I know I can't forget about it, but my brain tries its fucking hardest too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I've probably not, I don't know. I feel like I've not spoken about it properly and said all the things I want to say, but honestly, it's just still such a touchy subject and I really have blocked out so much of it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm at for now. But yeah, you've got your own experiences with the medical mums side of things, don't you, babe?
Yes, I do. Yeah, sorry. Like you said, you block a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's all kind of a massive blur
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're okay.
Yes, so I had twins
Yes.
and my boys were born premature. So at 32 weeks gestation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And wow, that was so much that happened. And yeah. Okay. And basically they were doing really well, both of them. And then the day before we were going to get discharged from NICU. My son had developed a stomach infection,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, something was just not right. Hey, he was I remember like I something was not right, and I had asked the hospital if I could stay in the room with them because he just wasn't himself. He was just crying. He yeah, I had to like literally beg them. So they just got me like a chair and I slept on a chair.
Yeah.
And luckily I did. He had like stopped breathing.
Oh my God.
And as I was doing, as I was doing a feed, so he was still feeding through a tube at this point, a nasal gastric tube, and he had stopped breathing, and I had to press the emergency button, and yeah, there was so many people. So I just remember so many people just came running in,
Yeah.
and I had to get out the room. I had to take my other son with me because he was fine.
Yeah.
And
So your other son, he'd been discharged from hospital at this point, right?
no.
No, he was still in there as well.
Yeah, he
in
was
the
still in
NICU?
there. Yeah, he was still in there.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, this is the day before they were both going to get discharged.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
And then the next day, obviously, the other
Yep.
my older boy
Mm-hmm.
was discharged. And yeah. Anyways, they did some tests and stuff like that, and he had to go undergo surgery immediately.
Mm-hmm.
They removed most of his bowel, so he had a stoma,
Mm-hmm.
and he was very sick. You could see he was very sick.
Yeah.
Anyways, they had to operate again,
Yeah.
and remove more of his bowel. So he had a very small intestine, and yeah. Long story short, we had to get transferred back to the Women's and Children's. So they were born at the Women's and Children's. We got transferred to Flinders because it was closer. Then from Flinders back to Women's and Children's.
Yeah.
But it was a very scary time.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
And we got transferred to Women's and Children's, and prior to this, he had gotten like blood infection and just one thing after another.
Yeah.
And at this point of time, the only thing that we were concerned about was the fact that he had that stomach infection and he was getting sepsis and stuff like that. And
It's just so much, isn't it?
yeah, it was just hard. Just obviously the unknown is not very nice.
No.
And then obviously having to look after another baby
Yes.
and be 100% fully present for my other son as well.
Yeah.
He was solely breastfeeding at that point, so he was very much reliant on me as well.
Yes.
Every day, going back and forth to the hospital. And yeah, when he was at Women's and Children's, they did further testing and they found that he had a rare heart disease.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nobody knows if it was developed, if he was born with it, or if it developed due to like environmental, like, or just like they just don't know. Maybe because of his the sickness from the stomach infection it had caused, like, not sure. Anyways, he was diagnosed with a rare heart disease called pulmonary veno-occlusive. And can we just pause it right there for a second? I need to go to the toilet.
Yep. Are you okay?
Yep.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so this is probably not even in the order that it happened because it's so, I just it's kind of just all blocked out.
Yeah, no, that's so fair.
It was a big blur. Basically, sorry, this is really hard to talk about.
You're fine. Take your time. And if you want to stop, we can stop.
Okay.
All right. Don't feel pressured.
It's just it's an emotional kind of week.
It is.
For me.
It is.
And I'll get into that further after.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, there is no cure. My baby was gonna die,
Yes.
and he did pass away. He was such a strong little fighter. He underwent like so many surgeries,
So much.
like crazy. Like he was like, to top it off as well, like while he was in there, he got like RSV while he was still trying to recover from surgeries.
Just so much.
So like sepsis multiple times, like so many, like
Huge things.
yeah. And yeah, basically I was just there every day with him, and I brought my his brother in to see him every day
Yeah.
until basically he had the aim was to get him home,
Yeah.
to spend some time at home before he passed away.
Yeah.
And so he underwent more surgeries. So he had like 2 stomas.
And this was all to get him home.
To get him home, yeah. They closed the stomas up. And he had they operated on his hernias. They fixed his hernias. And once he was well enough and didn't have like RSV, or there was another virus going around at that time, the whole ward basically had it. And he was discharged after 175 days in hospital. So the day before Christmas.
Yeah. So he got to spend Christmas at home.
Yeah, he spent Christmas at home.
Yeah.
And it was a miracle. You know, there was talks about possibly going to Melbourne and undergoing surgery, but he required a new heart and lung.
Yeah.
Which was like just
Impossible to find. Yeah.
It was just impossible. So yeah, I kind of just made the most of the time that I had left
Yeah.
with him, and then he got pneumonia.
Yeah.
Which kind of put some pressure on his heart to the point where he couldn't cope.
Yeah.
And they put him back into another coma.
Yeah.
So he was put in a coma like, I want to say like 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
Throughout his time at the hospital. Anyway, so I had to go back to the hospital.
Yeah.
I called an ambulance because he just wasn't breathing properly.
Yeah.
And yeah, they put him on the breathing tube and basically it was palliative care.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically pulmonary veno-occlusive is where you got 4 veins, pulmonary arteries, veins in your heart, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Basically those veins with this disease, they narrow over time and they close.
Yes.
And he had 1 artery that was fine, but towards the end ended up closing, like narrowing, and the other 3 were quite bad. They were narrowing, and
Nearly shut. Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
shut. And there's nothing that they could do. They couldn't even do a stint. They couldn't do anything like that because those veins then go off into spider veins,
Yeah.
and all those veins are closing.
Yeah.
So, at 6 months old, he was on so much medication, literally just trying to keep him alive. And
Yeah.
there was the day before things were looking really bad. I was staying at the hospital with him. He had made that decision. Like, I had to make a decision to turn off his support, basically.
Mm-hmm.
There was no rush or anything like that. And he was so strong. He was such a fighter. I just had that glimpse of hope. Like, he'll push through this.
Yeah.
He's pushed through all these other surgeries. Like,
Yeah,
and I
of
was told
course.
that he might not make it. And I'm like, no, he's got this.
Yeah.
And then he was showing me signs that he was ready to go.
Yeah.
And he helped me make the decision that it was time because the medication wasn't working anymore.
Okay.
And so called my family, my friends, Amy came rushing down,
Yeah.
and Brittany was there. My sisters were there, my nieces and my nephews,
Yeah.
and my parents and my brother
Yeah.
and my auntie and uncle had come down from Melbourne. And they were there, and we all said goodbye to Alakai, and he passed away in my arms.
Yeah.
And it's probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through. But I had so much support around me. Alakai was surrounded by so much love. And he went peacefully
Yeah.
instead of going in a way where it wasn't controlled.
Yeah.
And it could have been like, probably a bit more harder to deal with and a bit more traumatizing.
Yeah. You got to hold him and
I got to
be
hold
there
him,
with him
be
in
there
that
with
moment.
him,
Yeah.
instead of it being like all the medical people coming in because he's like having like passing or like
in surgery or something.
in surgery. Like it
Yeah.
was he would have felt really loved.
Yeah.
I know that I felt a lot of support and felt really
Yeah.
loved. But it still doesn't make it any easier.
No, it's horrible and it's cruel, and no one should ever have to go through what you've been through. And I just want to say, you are seriously the strongest person I know, strongest person I probably ever will know. You carry all of this so well and remain so strong and present for your other son.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard, isn't it? Like,
It is.
so like next week, the boys turn 2, so it'll be my son's second heavenly birthday
Yeah.
because he didn't make it to his first either.
Yeah.
And my other son, he's turning 2.
Yeah.
So it's been a bit of a emotional week. It's like bittersweet, My son's turning 2. My other son
Yeah.
should be here as well. But, of course, like I always still celebrate him.
Always.
We always talk about him.
Yeah.
It's just been really hard. I've literally been in bed like most days. I've just been really feeling it.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that it's, 2 years already. Well, not 2 years, but like
Yeah.
the boys are turning 2 already.
Yeah.
And it's been already over a year that my littlest man has been gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's yeah, life can just throw some curveballs sometimes, and it's so not fair. Like he's so he deserves to be here, you know,
Of course,
like
every child
hundred
deserves to be
percent,
here.
100%. And I wouldn't wish, you know,
No,
this upon anybody, any
No.
mother, to
No.
have to go through this or go through what I went through or what you went through.
no, my thing is not even comparable, babe.
But it's
Like,
still very, very, you know, like that's your experience, and
Yeah.
that's so like
I think the one thing I
awful as
can really
well.
relate on is like the limbo, the waiting game, the unknown.
unknown. It's just
It's
it's horrible.
It
It's
is.
so scary, like, you know, and there's like nothing that anybody can say or do
yeah,
to help that situation in that moment, like help you.
yeah,
Like it's just, you literally just have to. I don't even know how I did it or how I'm doing
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
I don't know. You know, obviously some days are so much harder than others. Like some days it hits me more than others.
yeah,
But I think for the most part, I'm very grateful that, you know, I got to know him.
yeah,
I got to spend that time with him.
yeah,
My other son got to spend that time with his twin and got to know
Yeah.
his twin.
yeah,
My family did, my
Yeah.
friends. Like that boy was and is so loved,
yeah.
and always will be, and like will never be forgotten. And
No, never.
yeah, so
So yeah, we've both had a very rough go with being medical mums or whatever people want to call it. And basically, yeah, we're speaking about this now so you can get to know us on a bit of a deeper level and just know that, you know, if you're out there and you're going through things like this, like we hear you, we
Yeah.
see you.
you're not alone.
No, you're never alone. You're never alone. And it is fucking horrible and we wouldn't wish it upon anyone.
Not at all. But, you know, it's life sometimes,
It is.
unfortunately.
It fucking is.
And it's
it's
just
cruel.
one of those things where, like, you have no control, and it's like, it's so hard because, like, you know, what do you do?
Especially when you have
There's
another child there that
Yeah,
you have to be there for.
All I can do is the best that I can, right?
Yeah. And you're doing it. You're doing a damn good
I feel
job,
like I
babe.
handled like everything the best possibly way that I could.
Yeah.
Like I don't have any regrets
No.
or like I think what I would have liked more was obviously to be able to be fully present
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah.
However, I couldn't be fully present because I had like I was just trying to find a balance.
Yeah.
And I guess that's something that, you know, sometimes plays on my mind, like what. But I know, like deep down, like I did the best that I could,
Yeah.
and that's all that I could have
Yeah.
done. So
Yeah, I think there's always going to be an element of like, what if, or, you know, there's always going to
100%,
be
yeah.
something in the back of your mind, and probably everyone else that's been through this or similar, do you know what I mean? They probably all have that in the back of their minds as well, but you can't go down that road. You can't.
No.
It's not going to lead you to a nice place.
no,
Like too many dark thoughts, too many what ifs. It's just, you did the best you can
yeah,
and you did a fucking good job, and you need to remember that.
thanks.
Right? It's fucked.
Yes.
It is. Mm. Oh, I love you,
Love you too.
babe. Yes, it's a lot. And this is what we meant when we said we didn't want to get into too much deep stuff like throughout this whole podcast journey, because it really is that deep. Like
Yeah.
some of the shit we have to talk about, or not have to talk about, but some of the things we want to talk about,
Yeah.
you know, like it is triggering,
Yeah.
it is deep, but you know what? It's real life.
Yeah.
And these are the things that we've been through.
And then have had to go through.
Yeah. And we're not going to hide
without
it.
choice. Yeah.
We are not going to hide it. So, you know, hats off to you. You've done an amazing job.
Thank
You do an amazing job every single
You
day.
as well.
And, we just do the best that we can. Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. So cheers to that. Let's have a sip.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, at least next episode we have some exciting news that we're going to be sharing.
Next episode?
I reckon next episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys will have to stay tuned for that.
Yes. Bit of a spanner in the works. No, not
yeah.
really.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. But I actually have one more thing to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, it's so f***ed up. We just go from talking about one really serious thing to the next. That's just a piss take, really.
Okay.
But anyways, let's move on. Okay, so my continuous this weird little relationship I have with HelloFresh, what the f-? Why am I always talking about them? Sorry, but this is just weird things keep happening. Maybe we're just meant to have a relationship,
Yeah, Babes World's already sponsored
yeah,
us, right?
come on. I talk about you enough anyways. But anyway. No, so right. Last week, I didn't pay for my HelloFresh because I'm like, you know what? I've got a really busy week. Honestly, probably going to get a lot of takeout. I just won't worry about it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could actually just go in and pause it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't know. Anyway, so we go on Sunday. We do our normal Sunday food shop.
Yeah.
Partner's spewing because he's like, oh, you bitch, you didn't pay for HelloFresh this week.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's done the food shop. Spent a ridiculous amount of money, as you do. We get home. What's at our gate?
Another box of HelloFresh.
2 boxes.
2.
2 boxes of HelloFresh. And I'm like, are you shitting me? Now I owe you money. Great. And we've just done a whole week's worth of food shopping. Now we have double.
Double
This is
amount
just
of
too
food,
much. What's
yeah.
going on? So anyways, that was that. We froze all of our food shop and been living off the HelloFresh. And honestly, I'll never stop getting HelloFresh ever again.
Yeah.
Not even trying to be a suckhole. I am a little bit. But life-changing. Actual life-changing. I don't know why I never did it when I was working because this would have saved my afternoons so fucking much.
Right.
But no, it's great. Even my son gets involved and he he
so
gets to look at the pictures and pick what one. He doesn't fucking eat it anyway, but he likes to have a say, just like his mother. And he likes to pick and he likes to help, and it's just a nice little thing. So yeah, I love it, but I really need to get better at actually, checking if it's come out of my account or not. And what the fuck?
If you hadn't paused it, then obviously you have been receiving HelloFresh for quite some time and you have not known about it.
Possibly. I honestly don't know. And they left it we live on a main road.
Yeah.
Automatic gate. So it wasn't at the door or anything. It was on the side of the road.
Crazy.
I'm like, how many times has this happened and someone's just picked that on up and walked away?
Yeah.
And I've just been none the wiser because I'm just a freaking idiot. I was like, oh, la, la, la. What's going on? Where's all my money gone? I don't know. Just a freaking idiot. But yeah, so from now on, I'm going to be keeping track.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to try and keep track and make sure I know what's come out of my account and when and what's been delivered and what hasn't been. But oh my God. Yeah. Just another HelloFresh little thing going on there. Life hack, if you're broke, can't afford your food shop that week, just get HelloFresh because apparently you don't even need to pay for it and it rocks up. Thank you. But no, I did pay for it, but after the fact.
Yeah, that it was already sent out.
Yeah, but I thought you had to pay first.
Yeah.
So, I guess if you're ever struggling, sign up to HelloFresh, love. You get a week worth of meals before you even have to pay, apparently. They're like, and we are never sponsoring you. Whatever. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah. That
That's pretty
concludes.
much all I have. I know I feel, try to end it on a good note, but obviously this was a pretty heavy episode and obviously not every episode is going to be like this, but there are times where we do want to dive into the real and what actually goes on in our lives and shit we've had to fucking go through.
Yeah. And obviously, like, you know, if you're a medical mum as well and you're like listening to this and it's triggering you in ways, like take time to yourself and have
You
a
can
breather
sit this
as well.
one out.
Like,
if
it's
you
okay.
don't want to listen to this, like by all means, do not force yourself to sit through this. Like it is a lot.
Yeah.
And we know that, and we'll never take offense if you have to skip this one. That is so fine. Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
But just know, like, if anyone is going through similar issues, you know, like, we know how it feels and we are here. And if you feel like you have nobody to talk to,
Reach out.
you can reach out to us and we will be there for you 100% as much as we can. But yeah, I think, no, it's great to spread some awareness about it, especially heart conditions. Like, they are horrible. And yeah, hopefully soon, once we start making some money from this, hopefully we can donate to like the Ronald McDonald House and some other Heart Foundation charities.
Even to like, you know, places that don't have enough, like, or like, you know, that don't have enough studies about like certain heart diseases and stuff like that, because there's like some of those heart diseases that are out there, there is like not enough research or on them at all because they're so rare.
Yeah.
Like there is no cures because there's not enough.
That is it. It's just the scariest thing.
Yeah.
Like when we were first misdiagnosed, you know, like just actually, you know, you grow up Googling things and 100,000 things pop up. And then there's like genuinely not enough knowledge on it that 3 things pop up and you're like,
what?
Hello, what's going on? Like, AI work.
Yeah.
No, it's really fucking scary and it's really horrible.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Hopefully one day we can do something. I'm sure we can plan something and get the community involved and
for
do
sure.
the best we can. Yeah, well.
That concludes our 4th episode.
4th? Yeah. Thanks for listening and stay tuned for next week because we have some exciting news. I say we, but it's not me, but it's we. It's whatever. We. I'm here. But yeah, no, we have some exciting news. Don't forget to head over to our Instagram and keep an eye on our stories for Confession Corner.
Yep.
Every Thursday. I've just done it now. And I do have a notification that someone has left a message, but we'll save that for next week.
Sure.
And yeah, like, follow, subscribe.
Share.
All the things. Yeah, share. Why not? Why not? But yeah, we'll finish this one off and
we'll see you next week.
And we're here for you if you need us.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks. Bye. That was a lot. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.